if you are thinking of starting your curly girl journey, or you're just not happy with the way things are going with your hair right now, this video may help. How's it going? I'm Felicia. Welcome to my channel. I am currently in the process of getting ready to tackle this hair. This is the down and dirty behind the scenes. So I want you guys to stick around. I will be showing you exactly what I do to get the results that I get with my hair. I want to show you guys my hair routine. I've gotten a lot of comments about the hair. So that was something that I struggled with. I haven't always sported my curly hair. I actually straightened my hair for years, guys. And I mean years. I was frying this hair up, okay? So I want to kind of give you guys the rundown of what I do. I am going to take you guys on my hair journey from start to finish. We are going to wash today. I'm going to show you how I do my products, and ultimately you will follow me all the way to the end result here. We are going to start this process now. I'm going to go ahead and get this hair washed and conditioned. I have my shampoo and conditioner over here. None of the products today that I'm using are sponsored. The Garnier Fructis, the Slick and Shine, tends to work really great on my hair. Detangling process, I use the Flawless Curls combing cream from Tresemme. That does really well on my hair. And for after, I like to put a little bit of this Cantu activator cream in my hair, just a little bit. It helps kind of bring some life to these curls. I actually use gel. Sometimes I will use mousse, but for the most part, I like the cast that the gel creates, and it just defines my curls a lot better. So gel is what I tend to use. So let's go ahead and get into this. If you're wondering, yes, I always wash my hair in the kitchen. Everything that I do with my hair, I basically do it upside down. So I have found that this height works well on my back. I can do everything that I need to without leaving the whole process feeling like somebody has beat me up or kicked me in my back, okay? So, you know, to each his own. You do what you do where you want to do it. But I have just found that this process works best for me. Okay guys, so the hair is now washed. Now I'm gonna go ahead and detangle because this stuff is naughty, okay? I personally don't brush my hair when it's dry. That tends to cause my hair to break. Everybody is different when it comes to that. So if I'm breaking one of those hair rules right now, then so be it. But when I comb my curly hair, when it's dry, it just breaks really bad. So I tend to use a little love and care whenever I am detangling my hair while it's wet. And like I said, guys, I use this detangling cream, this combing cream, and it helps so much. So I'm gonna go ahead start detangling. I always start at the end and work my way up. And for me, it helps to use a wider tooth comb. Alright guys, so my hair is detangled. I've combed through it with the wide tooth comb, and then I went back through with this little brush here. Now, the first time my husband ever saw me comb my hair during a wash, he thought I was going bald. So people don't realize how much your hair actually sheds. Because I have the curly hair, I don't wash and brush my hair every day. So whenever I actually do finally get to wash and brush my hair, then all that shedded hair comes out, and it, you know, it can look scary to some people, but you know, I haven't brushed my hair in 3 days, so you know, it's expected. So just putting that out there. I'm not sure that a lot of people kind of are aware of that situation there, so just putting that out there. But I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the combing cream out, and then I'm gonna do a condition. And with this condition, I am gonna let it sit in my hair for about 5 minutes once I put it in. Okay guys, so I have the conditioner combed through. This is the part where I am going to wrap my hair, and we are gonna let this conditioner sit in here for about 5 minutes. So before I got started, I just tore off a little bit of saran wrap. Nothing fancy going on here, so that I could wrap this around my head while I have the conditioner in there. And basically, this is just going to help keep my hair, keep the conditioner from drying out on my head. Also, the heat from my head working together with this conditioner is really gonna help moisturize my hair. So, I'm gonna go and take care of my puppies for a little bit. I'll be back here in about 5 minutes. Lukewarm water works best on my hair. Too much hot water, I think it kind of like rinses away any of the natural oils in my hair, or it just doesn't do well with my hair. So lukewarm water is what I wash my hair with. And then when I'm rinsing the conditioner out, which I'm getting ready to do now, I like to use a little bit cool water. Now, make sure you guys have some of these little claw clamps. Forgot what they're called, but anyways, gotta have these, okay, for the next process when it comes to applying the product. So let's rinse my hair and get Okay guys, so as you can see, I don't towel dry my hair at this point. I squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. That helps to create the curl pattern. Any combing that I do from now on will be with solely my hand. At this point, I no longer need the combs or the brushes. This is real important, like I said, to establishing and keeping that curl pattern going. I'm now gonna put just a little bit of this curl activator in. It just really helps to define my curls a little bit and bring some life to my curls. I just squish that in all over. Now that I have all of the curling cream in my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and start sectioning off my hair and putting in my gel. There are tons of methods you could use to doing this. I know you can go straight down the hair like that, or you can have your hair just super, super, super wet and squish it in there. I kind of do a mixture of both, and my hair is pretty fine. But I still require a lot of product to get the end result that I want. Not enough is gonna make it look like a hot mess anyways. So I'm gonna show you guys my little method here. So I'm gonna go ahead and part a little bit of my hair in the back. This is where these come in handy, okay? So here you can see this is the lower half of the back of my hair. Yeah, I told you guys, a lot of gel, okay? So I like to get it on there and then just squish. If I don't hear that squish noise, then I didn't use enough, okay? So I get it on there and I squish. All right, so right now my main goal is just to get the product in my hair really good and go ahead and start those curls doing what they do. I'm gonna move to another section of hair. Still a lot here. On to the next section. There's nothing beautiful or pretty about this process, guys. It is messy, but it's so worth it. guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you're getting any kind of benefit from this video today, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye. This will be the first time that I am bringing the towel out to do any drying. In case you didn't notice, I'm going to use this as a microfiber towel. You don't want to use like a regular old cottony towel or whatever. I've learned to actually invest in a microfiber towel. But I do want to get some of the excess water out now. So I'm still just going to squeeze all around my head. I like to kind of separate my hair off of the top of my head so that I don't have like flat head. So at the roots, I try to lift a little bit. That's why you see me doing this scratchy or this kind of rub through the root. And that's just to separate my hair from the top of my head. Guys, it is at this point we are going to stand up, and as you can see, all that squishing has really defined my curls. It made my clumps come together pretty nicely here. When I use the towel though, it does take some of the product with it, so it is at this point that I reapply some of that product. We'll do this while I am not flipped over. So what you want to do when you're scrunching, squishing, you want to start at the bottom and just get a big old handful and go all the way up. And that is my technique to scrunching my hair and getting this product in there really well. And it also, like I said, helps to really define those curls. They clump together really nicely with this method, I've discovered. When you are doing this specifically with gel, it doesn't necessarily happen to me so much when I use mousse. Gel can get a little sticky if you don't have your hair with enough moisture. So during this process, guys, you really want to make sure that your hair is still wet, not dripping, but wet, because you do not want this gel to like become sticky, or else it's going to pull apart your curl clumps and ruin what you have going on here. So just be sure that you have enough moisture still left in your hair to where you are not creating a sticky situation to where your hair is literally going to stick to your hand and pull apart your curl clumps, okay? Now, like I said earlier, I use a lot of gel for my hair. I want a nice hard cast. That is the purpose of using all of this gel. It's going to create that cast, and it's going to lock those curl clumps into place as it dries, okay? Very important that you use enough product. I've noticed in the past when I didn't use enough product, my hair just looked really frizzy. My curls just weren't as defined, or even when I used the wrong product. I personally cannot use the curling lotions on my hair. They just don't do well. So having curly hair is one of those trial and error type of things, really. There is no set way of doing anything. You just kind of have to figure out what works best for your hair. But I do think it helps to have a starting point. That's why I'm just gonna keep this simple today. I'm not using anything fancy. Everything that I'm using you can find at the Walmart, okay guys? Use your fingertips to get that hair off of your scalp. You want some lift, which is another reason why I do almost everything upside down or sideways, or I just don't want my hair to like lay flat on my head too long. And if your hair is too damp, or if my hair is too damp, it will start to stretch out those curl clumps. So over time, you will learn what is the right amount of moisture to have in your hair when you are putting your product in. So here you can see it's starting. It's very flat because it is wet, but you can see my curls. They're starting to come to life now. And I do the method of separating my hair to put the product on, because for my hair type, it's really important that I have product on almost, every piece of hair, because if not, I will have like one section that's gonna look frizzy and the other will be more defined. So I'm very particular when it comes to that process, because remember guys, we're not gonna be messing with this stuff for the next 3 days. We may put some refresher spray on here to kind of liven those curls back up, but once I'm done with this process, I'm gonna be rocking this hair for the next 3 days, maybe 4, depending on how well I keep it. So if you don't know how to sleep in curly hair, that's a whole nother episode. Okay guys, so I've applied the product. My hair is on its way to starting to dry. At this point, a lot of individuals with curly hair will choose to air dry. Personally, I don't like to air dry my hair. The end result for me is my hair is just not as full whenever I air dry. I know it's a lot better for your hair because you're not using heat and things of that nature, but unfortunately my hair just does not do well when I air dry. So we are gonna meet back in the restroom. We're gonna leave the kitchen now. We're gonna head over to the restroom and we are gonna start drying my hair. Be back. Just so that we are clear, I wanted to make sure up close you guys understood what I was doing with the towel. So you're gonna take your towel, you're just gonna drape it over your hands, and you are gonna go from the bottom of your hair up to your scalp and squeeze as hard as you can. That is how I dry my hair, with the product in there, okay? So from the bottom of your hair hanging up to the scalp, and you are gonna do that all over your head. And the same thing goes for your product, okay? You are going to go to the bottom and scrunch up. And then I move to like midsection of hair. Once I know the bottom has a lot, flip my hair around and I just scrunch from the bottom up to the scalp. Just like this, making sure to squish all of that gel through your curls So now I am going to break yet another curly girl rule, but you guys, I do not defuse my hair. I've tried it in the past. I spent hours hanging upside down, and yeah, I don't have the patience for it. And I found that my method essentially gives me the same results. You know, if I have a little frizz afterwards, that is fine with me. I just cannot take an hour, hour and a half to dry my hair, okay? So right now, I'm gonna show you guys Felicia's curly girl method, okay, of blow drying your hair. So what I like to do, regular old blow dryer, I'm gonna hang my head to the side and back to this cupping method, you know, where I said you kind of cup the hair and go up whenever you're scrunching it. Well, I cut my hair just like this, and I'm gonna lift up to where it's not just hanging. I'm not gonna push it to my scalp anymore. I'm just kind of gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna blow dry, holding each section just like this. And what that does is keeps my curl clumps all together, but it still allows for the air to go through and dry my hair. I don't leave it hanging because I don't want to stretch out those curls during this process. So just cup the hair, bring it up a little here, take some of the weight off, and dry all around your hair. Yes, I will be hanging upside down toward the end. During that time, I will be making sure that nothing is like laying flat or sticking to my scalp, since I did use so much gel. I do like to start close to the root of my hair drying it. That also allows me to add more volume to my hair by taking it away from the top of my head, just giving it some lift. So I try to get as much of the roots of my hair dry, and then focus more on the ends that are actually being held in my hand. So here we go. Okay guys, hair is nice and dry. We have a pretty hard cast on here from that gel. It's kind of crunchy. Now that is what you do not want to leave on your hair. I remember back in the 80s, 90s, they would just walk around with this really hard hair. So we don't want to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to scrunch the cast out of this gel and still maintain your curl pattern, still maintain your curl clumps, okay? So back once again with another Garnier Fructis product. I love this Moroccan Sleek smoothing oil. I've tried others. It was just too heavy for my hair. So this I found to be absolutely perfect to help me scrunch this gel cast out of my hair, bring some shine to my hair, and bring bounce and life into my hair. So let me show you guys how to do that. We're gonna take just a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. So About like that. If you can see that, it's just a little drop there. Both hands here, and I'm gonna scrunch this all through my hair. Just like we did the product. So hopefully your arms are rested up from all of the scrunching you did before. But we're gonna get that all over. And we're not done here. I can feel the cast breaking up just a little bit. But what I'm gonna do now is apply a little bit of heat from the blow dryer and scrunch at the same time. That's gonna add a lot of body to my hair. It's gonna add a lot of volume. It's gonna give me the look that I'm after with my hair. So let's go ahead and get that done. We're almost done, guys. Aren't you excited? My arms are dead, my back is done. It's a whole process when I do this head, okay? Here we go. We're gonna scrunch this stuff on out. Alright, that is it, guys. The oil released that cast, and now as you can see, I have soft, fluffy hair, full of curls. Now, I will say, I personally don't like my day one hair. I actually love my hair on like day 2, day 3. That's why I said sometimes I will push washing my hair up until day 4. The longer my hair goes, the better it looks to me. At night, I sleep with my hair in one of these. So at night when I go to bed, I put it in like a medium-high ponytail, a loose medium-high ponytail, like that. And so when I wake up the next day, I just take it down. And because I slept in this with my hair up at night, it has so much volume. This is pretty good right now. But after I have slept in it for one night, you can't tell me nothing, y'all. My hair is gonna be on point tomorrow. So that alone in itself is basically why I try to do the wash before I do any of my other videos where I'm gonna be doing a haul. Cause I like for my hair to look good, y'all, okay? But that is it. So right now, what I typically do is kind of try to situate where some of these little spots need to be spread out a little bit. And I will use a little bit of spritz in my hair so that it's a little not so clean. I know that sounds crazy. I just washed my hair. You would think I want my hair nice and clean, but I just need a little something in there right now. So I will go in with a little bit of spritz here and just kind of situate my hair a little bit where I want it so that it's not looking like a big curly hot mess. only using my fingers, guys. Now, like toward the ends here, if I feel like it's still a little flat, it's nice and soft. So what I will do is take some of my spritz and hit those ends and scrunch. Just to give it a little bit more volume. All right. That is day 1 washed hair, guys. It's been a whole trip around products and techniques in order to get basically back to one of the simplest ways that I could find to make keeping my curly hair something that was going to fit into my schedule and wasn't going to cause me so much heartache and headache. I arrived at this, my method, basically by incorporating some of everything I've seen everywhere, okay? This has become part of my routine every single time I wash my hair. Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner, I love them. I ran out of the shampoo today, so I had to use a different shampoo. This product, I'm not sponsored by them, not endorsed or anything by them, but I found that this works great on my hair. Detangler, I do use the Tresemme Flawless Curls combing cream. I start off with a wide tooth comb when I am detangling my hair, and after everything is nice and detangled, I will brush with this. I also use this to brush through my conditioner to get my conditioner really good into the hair. This also feels really good on my scalp. Make sure you have a couple of these clips around if you're going to try this. Whatever gel you use is fine. It's Extreme always works great for me. This technique also works really well with mousse. At the end, when we're breaking up the cast and doing things like that, everything will still work the same, okay? Hopefully you found this video helpful. Good luck on your curly girl journey, your curly guy journey, whoever's watching this. So if you try my method, let me know how it turns out. Hit me up in the comments. I want to know. If you have any questions, you aren't sure of a step, just reach out. I'll get back to you. Make sure you are back here next week. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so. Turn on your notification bell so you know every time I am up on the YouTube, okay? So, deuces guys, I'll be seeing you later. Bye-bye.